I hope that you all enjoyed this video, and please be sure to like, subscribe, and please, let me know in the comments.
So Keith, we heard that you passed the test, and that was so awesome.
Thanks you guys, and it was so awesome, and also, something happened during in Miss Nella's class today.
And what's that, Keith?
Well, Nira, my cousin Nick and his friend Devin were trying to cheat off on my test.
Well, we can tell by that, your cousin shouldn't cheat off on your test.
Same goes to his friend Devin, they should know that cheating is wrong.
But don't you worry about that you guys, I stood up to myself to them for what they did in Kimberly the Yellow Designer Girl 1997's friend Chris Bird's channel.
Wow Keith, you did the right thing to do to tell Miss Nella of what happened.
Yes, you must be very brave to tell Miss Nella about what your cousin Dick and his friend Devin did.
Thanks Nira, but anyways, the school bell have ranged, so we should probably go back home to do our next 5 pages of homework, and be prepared for our next assignment by tomorrow.
Alright then Keith, but anyways, see you tomorrow.
Alright then Nira and Mark, see you both tomorrow as well too.
Hi there, Keith. Am I interrupting?
Hi there Mom, and not at all, I'm just doing my 5 pages of homework, and I'll be doing my next assignment by tomorrow in my teacher Miss Nella's class for tomorrow as well too.
Wow, that's good to hear, son, but what happened during your school today?
Well then Mom, you're not going to believe this, but something did happen during at school today.
And, what is that, Keith?
Well Mom, in Kimberly the Yellow Designer Girl 1997's friend Chris Bird's channel, my cousin Nick and his friend Devin have cheated off on my test while I was studying.
Well Keith, I heard about what your cousin Nick and his friend Devin did in Kimberly the Yellow Designer Gal 1997's friend Chris Bird's channel. Your cousin Nick and his friend Devin should know that cheating is wrong.
But don't you worry about this Mom, I was so brave to stood up to myself to my cousin Nick and his friend Devin.
Oh wow Keith, I'm so proud of you that you stood up to yourself to your cousin Nick and his friend Devin, and passed the test during at your school today.
Thank you so much for that Mom, and my cousin Nick and his friend Devin got grounded in Kimberly the Yellow Designer Girl 1997's friend Chris Bird's channel.
Well then, you are very welcome Keith, and I will tell your father about that you passed your test, and he will be so proud of you when he get home from his workplace.
Alright then Mom, I can't wait until Dad get home from his workplace.
Well then everybody, it seems to me that my OC Keith Blaze is doing a lot better on his test today.
But not only that, Keith was so brave to stood up to himself to his cousin Nick and his friend Devin on my channel.
Agreed. Oh, and happy birthday to you Chris.
Thank you so much Kim, and I hope that your OC Keith Blaze is doing a lot better on his test during at his school today.
Same here Chris, but not only that, I'm also might do a video of what our Dark Clones are up to.
You had a good point there Kimberly.
Thank you so much Chris. Well then guys, that's all for now, and hope that you all like this video, and please stay tuned for the next video. This is Kimberly the Yellow Designer Gal 1997.
And Chris Bird, signing off, and please stay tuned for the next video.